Y'all, I got one that has been sitting in my save folder for a while because honestly, every time I read it, I get super enraged. We are going to attempt to record this today. No, we are going to record this today, but I cannot promise that you're not going to see road rage. As a matter of fact, I can really promise that it might be possible. Here we go. This is from a Best of Redditors update. The original post is from 3 years ago. Okay. Am I the asshole for making a scene when I found out that my sister put my niece up for adoption when she had my nephew? Yeah, you heard that right. That's the easiest part of this story was the title. My sister had a second child. We were all thrilled for her. She lives a few states over, and we haven't seen her this last year. She had one child 2 years ago with her boyfriend, and the other one was born last month. Yesterday, we had a family Zoom meeting to see the baby and to say hi to my other nibbling. We get on, the family starts to load in. Everyone is basically there thrilled to see the baby. We get to meet her new baby boy. After a bit, I asked where my niece was as well. My sister got quiet. Very quietly said, I don't have her anymore. My aunt questioned this, and I was also confused. After a few minutes, my sister said that in the beginning of January, she put her daughter up for a closed adoption because she couldn't care for 2 kids. Everyone lost it. The whole Zoom was a mess. We didn't know. We never got to say goodbye. She didn't have to do this because any one of us would have taken my niece in. Fuck! I could have taken her. I've had multiple miscarriages and fertility issues, and although I am currently pregnant, I am stable, own a home, and have the resources to have taken a toddler as well as have my baby. Important to know, my sister has always also said she wanted to be a boy mom. Lost it. I called my sister a narcissistic cunt. I asked her when she gets bored of the new baby, will she be getting rid of that one too? I asked her how the hell she could do this without reaching out to family. I know my sister, and I know deep down she just didn't want a daughter. She was depressed when she found out she was having a girl, but thrilled for the entire recent pregnancy, which was a boy. I called her a monster for making children she didn't want to care for, like they were a novelty. I said some other things too. At this point, my grandmother is a complete mess and says her chest hurts, so I stopped. My aunt, who is with my grandmother, goes to help her and turns off the camera. My grandmother ended up having a panic attack that they thought was a heart attack at first. I'm just so glad she's okay. My sister has since cut off all contact from my entire family. My father is pissed at me for blowing up. I was the only one who did, and says that I pushed her away. He said he could have tried to convince her to reverse it, but my verbal lashing completely ruined any chance of getting my niece back. I don't think he understands what a closed adoption means. Also, adoption takes a minute. So for her to have had it completed by January makes me feel like this process was in place before she found out she was pregnant with my nephew. I don't think there's any chance of seeing my niece again when the mother and father both signed her away to be adopted. He's mad at me because now he lost his granddaughter and is afraid he'll never know his grandson. You need to be telling your dad to get the fuck over it. He can't be mad at you because your sister gave up her child for adoption and didn't tell anybody because she didn't want to have a girl. That's not on you. Your sister is the one that took away his granddaughter from him. Flat out. My dad thinks I'm an ass for freaking out and nearly giving my grandmother a heart attack. I'm feeling guilty that my grandmother had such an extreme reaction, but I feel that's more because she lost her great-granddaughter. Edit to update. I've contacted local CPS for my sister's area, the local courts, and I have a lawyer looking into it for me, starting tomorrow as I just obtained him. Thank you for all the helpful comments pointing out the issues with this. Especially thank you to those in social work who reached out to me privately. I didn't realize how many options I had to fight this or to see if it was legit. I'll update when I find more out from the lawyer. Lots of people commenting this is fake. I really wish it was. This has been a nightmare. Thank you again to those for helpful suggestions and feedback. Now for the final update. I am pursuing legal custody, and due to this, I will not be providing any more updates. My lawyer recommended this. Kids come first. I can say a few things, though. Number one, the attorney found her. The adoption process started a year ago in silence as a private rehoming. It was explained to me that we could fight it as they skip steps in the process. Okay, before I even get to the other ones, a private rehoming. A baby is not a pet to be rehomed. What the fuck? Why would it? Like I said, I'm trying to keep composure. Let's just get through this. My sister told them she had no family. The family that she does have was abusive. There was abuse on our mother's side, but they are long dead now. It wasn't during her lifetime. 3, there's an open investigation into my sister already for her son because of the way she surrendered custody of her daughter. Stalker! You mean they're going to look in and go, okay, well, she's been a bad parent already. Maybe we should consider she's going to do it again? So glad that for once somebody's looking into it. Number 4, I am going to temporarily move into an apartment in that area, so I am close by in case CPS takes custody of my nephew. It was explained that this was the only way I could actively fight for custody, by being available and close. OP, look, and I know your name, Psychedelic or Psycho. I would tell you to lean into your psycho a little bit on this because your sister's a fucking butt nugget. Straight up. She didn't want to have a girl because she wanted to be a boy mom so bad that, okay, if you wanted that, why didn't you put that baby up for adoption, that baby 2 years prior? You waited until you were pregnant with a boy, then immediately gave up your daughter for adoption. Didn't tell your family, didn't anything. That is absolutely disgusting behavior. OP, I hope to God that you somehow find a way to get your niece and get custody of your niece. And then I hope you tell your sister to get fucked. When she goes, oh, but that's my daughter. No, the fuck it's not. You threw her away like yesterday's trash. You rehomed your baby. Fuck off. Straight up. Fuck off.